Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, Game 2 of this 4-game set between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Tanner Houck is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
The shortstop.
First offering.
Alberto Mondesi. First pitch, 105.
Hard hit ball to second. Santana has it. And a good throw gets him, one gone. Chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think this club could really use some improvement from Carlos Santana. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 0-1, here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Just hung in there on that one. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left and foul. He'll try again. 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Whit Merrifield next to bat. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Just underway here at Fenway Park. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Brady Singer, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of
Leading
base
off
runners,
for the
lots
Red
of hits,
Sox,
and lots of
the
walks. And
center fielder,
that doesn't add up to very
Frankie
good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row? Now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Franchy Cordero is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. So now to the plate, Danny Santana, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pulled toward right center field. Soler on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting 3rd.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Rafael Devers is looking to turn it around right now. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Hit out towards second. Merrifield brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Hunter Dozier digging in now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He enters play here at 288, 15 long balls, and 44 RBIs. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Soler aboard here at first with nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll come in here at 259, a dozen home runs and 28 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. The next 0-2 misses for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Throw into third. Throw won't get him.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Ryan McBroom. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the AB now. Singer is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. 0-1, here's the pitch. Tried to get the sinker to come back to the outside that time, but it just misses off the corner. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Lifted down the line in left. Benintendi in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. And now here is Salvador Perez, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run. But at Fenway, you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in this single.
There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Adalberto Mondesi. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. One and 2, the count to the Royals shortstop. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Royals. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Now to the plate, here is Hunter Renfroe. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him. Renfroe drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Strike called. 2-1. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. Left side of the infield into the shift. Merrifield scoops it up, and that's the first out.
Batting in, the first baseman.
And with June about to draw to a close and the 4th of July holiday just ahead, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule of games. One gone here in the Boston 3rd, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And he misses, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. Let's see if that leads to something.
Go.
One out, runner at first, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. A ball and a strike. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. A swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. Ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Soler's after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-1 home.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
With Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Renfroe is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge Soler.
1 away for the Royals here in the 4th. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. He's set. Here it comes. Benintendi, base runner at first with 1 out. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
So now Carlos Santana. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ready with the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Now a swinging bunt. A pause. And the 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Even at 2-2. The pitch. Got him swinging on the splitter that time. And with that, the side is retired. Big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We return to Fenway Park after this. Now at the plate, here is Danny Santana. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Second baseman. Danny
First pitch on the way.
Santana.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one down now.
The batter, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Up next, Xander Bogaerts. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. First pitch on its way. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So the next to bat will be Rafael Devers. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Martinez is off of first with 2 away. Slapped hard the opposite way, and there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in now for Kansas City, Ryan McBroom. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Ryan.
First offering.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Renfroe is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So bases are empty with 1 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Fouled off. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. The 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And the pitch. Hit out toward second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Michael Taylor is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Boy, boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he misses with it, 1-1. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. All even now, 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now the payoff pitch home. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. Base hit into right center. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the fifth inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Verdugo is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
2 men on, 2 out, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Taylor at second. Mondesi on at first with 2 down. Lifted in the air to center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Royals settle for just the 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hunter Renfroe is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
The first baseman, number 23, Michael Davis.
No one on with 1 down, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. To third. Dozier scoops it up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 13, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now here it comes. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And a bit of a jam shot there as this is on the ground to second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail this one 1-0. In is Jorge Soler. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Austin Bryce takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Austin Bryce.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Racing back the left fielder. And it's gone into the monster seats. It's a solo shot for Jorge Soler, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now to the plate, Hunter Dozier. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game. Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Fouled away. Two and two to Hunter Dozier. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Plate now, Carlos Santana. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out.
Ryan McBroom.
Next, it'll be Ryan McBroom. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And now a pitch on the way. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third out. The Royals tack on one more on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's 2-0 Kansas City. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Franchi Cordero.
Leading
Start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Hey, I know we're not scoring, but in today's day and age, trying to bump for a hit, he's going to find himself on the bench tomorrow.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Danny Santana.
At the plate now, Danny Santana. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
3-0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Hit softly on the ground to first. Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Phillips Valdez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 71, Phillips.
Ready now is Salvador Perez. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyholed in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 2, Michael A. Taylor.
1 man gone now for KC in the 7th, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi singled home a run in his last time up. From the stretch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Oh and 1, here it comes. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Mondesi takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot, number 14 on the season, as the Royals have extended their lead to 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Whit Merrifield. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. Royals out in front. Last half of the 7th here, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way is taken for a strike right down the middle.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here now is Rafael Devers. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's set, and the pitch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Martinez gets his lead at first, nobody out. That evens it up, 1-1. From the stretch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Oh, what a dive. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Just like they drew it up. A great dive and stop to get the double play started, and then a perfect flip from his belly. Add this one to the highlight reel.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Grounded softly to the right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Royals 4. Darwinzon Hernandez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Darwinzon Hernandez.
Jorge Soler will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
0-2 count, and the pitch lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Now batting.
Striding in is Hunter Dozier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Breaking ball called just a bit low. 1 out, nobody on. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Now here it comes. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. On deck, Carlos Santana. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. KC down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Scott Barlow is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Scott Barlow.
Digging in will be Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Ball one.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Here it comes on 1-1, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
So here's Michael Chavis now as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He grounded out last time up. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate, Yan Gomes, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. No hits to the Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Franchy Cordero, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Next to hit is Danny Santana. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Has a look, now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Soler is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Red Sox leave them loaded. They're down 4-0. Ryan Brazier enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Salvador Perez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. This one's flared down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit.
Hit high and deep out to left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Next up, Adalberto Mondesi. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat.
I got to be honest, that was certainly fun to watch. There's only a few moments in baseball that can be as exciting as an inside-the-park home run.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Royals leave one, but they're in front 4-0. Jesse Hahn, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
For the Royals, number 32, Jesse Hahn.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? There are only 3 outs. Away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Now it's 2-0. Here's the pitch.
Well, ball three there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
The 3-0 pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
He's set. Here it comes.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hahn has over 40 innings on his line so far, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. Martinez on at first, nobody out. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses, 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 pitch, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
And now, Alex Verdugo. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
From the stretch.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. None out, runners at first and second. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Soler is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter.
Kyle Zimmer comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 45, Kyle Zimmer.
Hunter Renfroe will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Taylor is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
23, Michael.
Stepping in once again is Michael Chavis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals, fouled away. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Kansas City used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Brady Singer earns his 5th winner of the year as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals.